Let's say one of your family members who has repented and is a part of the church and the God and the Bible that you follow died in the 9/11 bombings. How would you feel about their death?
Well, they didn't. It's a hypothetical without meaning. So it doesn't deserve an answer, with all respect. Now, ask me if they died. Precious in the sight of the Lord is the death of one of his saints. But the fact is, nobody who I know to be an obedient servant of God, serving him, walking faithfully with him, I know of no such person who died in that tragedy. I know of no such person who's died in any of these shooting tragedies. So it's a hypothetical that has no meaning in my understanding of the Bible, and therefore it would be a meaningless answer if I gave you one.
So none of the people in the 9/11 bombings who died, you think, were repented or...
I have no evidence of that.
So you can't say no?
I can only tell you I have no evidence of that.
Okay.
I'm not in charge of where they end up, and the Lord knows every heart. If there was one, and they're in heaven, they love the Bible and everything it teaches today.
Okay. Well then, for them, do you think that you'd feel bad that they died?
I feel bad that they all died. I feel sorrow for all of them. I don't know how else to say that. Every tragedy and sorrowful thing that befalls mankind should be a source of sorrow for all of us. It's like what I said earlier about us all sinning. It's sorrowful. Now what? Wallow in it? Make an idol of the dead body? Make an idol of the sight? Or humble ourselves? You know, if I had a loved one who tragically was killed, a child, a grandchild, the furthest thing from my mind would be any talk like this. I would have one uppermost thought in my mind. What do I need to do different as it comes to serving the Lord? What do I need to understand? When my dad died, that was the only thing. Now, what do I do to do right by the Lord in this matter? So that's why, for example, we had no funeral. It would have been the absolute most offensive thing we could have done to the Lord, was have a funeral. I didn't care. You know how many words were uttered about my dad's death? I couldn't possibly have read them all. I wasn't interested in one of them. One thing. What is my duty to the Lord right this minute about the death of my father? That's all I cared about. And of course it was sorrowful.